All right, it's morning. Thought I would just be raw and real with you. I haven't slept that well in a really long time. We had a ton of blankets on this bed last night. It is always cold in my bedroom, always. So I'm used to it being cold in here. That's not a problem. Right before we came to bed last night, Jason actually fixed the fireplace. The batteries that he put into that little pack that we showed you, they were dead. And right before, like right as we were kind of tying things up and getting everyone in bed, he's like, I'm gonna go check those batteries, because that's the way that fireplace will kick back on. Like that's how we've used that like so many times during power outages. Like we keep our house warm just fine. Ran down there, tested the batteries, did some more tinkering with it, turned the fireplace on. So cracked the girls' doors open, and I woke up at 6 a.m. when the school texted that the whole district is out today. Like they're all out of power. So no school. And I kind of peeked my head out. I can't get my text messages to go through. Anyway, so I kind of peeked my head out and I could feel the warmth coming from from downstairs. So we're gonna be fine today when we are hanging out. We're gonna have to hang out downstairs. We're in our bedrooms. They can hang out in their bedrooms, because if they open their doors, all that heat is gonna go into their rooms. So we're gonna be fine today, like heat-wise. We can cook on our stove because we have gas. I'm actually thinking of having some oatmeal when I do have breakfast. But I need to go downstairs. I'm not ready for the day. Like I'm not getting up. I mean, I'm getting up for the day, but it's only 8 o'clock. Well, let's go back to my sleep. I slept. When I woke up at just almost 6 o'clock, it was about 5:40. Anticipating the call from the school, I realized I was in the exact same position I had been in at 11:30 p.m. 6 hours blissful sleep, and I didn't move. I am a flip-flopper all night long. I do it all the time. I wore my watch for part of the night, so I wonder what my sleep actually showed last night. I'm actually really curious. I slept really well. And then I've kind of been in and out of sleep since 6 a.m. kind of thinking of all the things that we need to do today. But all of my devices need to go down and get charged. I think Jason's still here. He got the generator ran out of gas about an hour ago. And so I think he went down about a half hour ago. Keeping this closed because it's freezing in there, but I can already feel warmth out here. Chelsea's already up. Hi, boo-boo. You sleep, you're okay. No school. Okay, maybe later I can go get your friends and bring them over. You guys get. I don't know. I don't know. But you sleep, you don't feel well. Okay? She puts the eye mask back on. I'm surprised she's awake, but anyway. Jace? Chelsea, is Daddy here? Is Dad here? Or did he leave? I think he's worried about the store. I don't know why he would even... I mean, when we looked at the power outage map our friend sent us, we can't get any network on our phones, so I can't look at anything. But the power outage is pretty widespread. As of 11 o'clock last night, it was like 150,000 people, houses out of power. So I'm trying to think of what I can prop you guys up on. So pretty widespread power outage. But for whatever reason, I need my little dock. I need to go back upstairs. I didn't bring my charger that will do all 3 of these devices. For whatever reason, we knew that this storm was gonna kind of bounce over a section of like the inner core of the Seattle area. Like it was gonna hit the West Coast into Seattle, bump over, we thought, where we live, the two cities, like the north, you know, to south corridor where we live, and then head east, kind of bounce over us, and then go east. It's called North Bend, a little city out in North Bend, and then go due east out to the Cascades. And that's where the path of the wind was gonna go. But instead, it did a very skinny corridor of no power outage, where it kind of bounced over, hit us when we didn't expect it, and then all the way due east, like from us all the way due east. And got snow up in Roslyn. Jason's brother and them have about a foot of snow. So it hit all kinds of weather patterns. Yeah. But anyway, so the store is in that little pocket, I think, where it didn't have a power outage, because it did not show Shoreline as being out of power. So I think he's always.
I did it once.
Always, Chelsea. Is Dot okay?
Oh yeah, Dad said he went out to go check on her last night, and she got more mad at him coming out to check than the store.
I know. She's such a funny kid. Did you put the fence back up?
Yeah.
It had blown over.
I went and looked at her, and she was looking at the gate. She's like, "This is my chance." Just bolts for the gate and just jumps over it.
I was worried about the pen like getting windswept or whatever, but it was okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then did you move the? Oh, you haven't yet. We could probably put the little umbrella. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see out there, right here. The wind blew it all the way around last night. We had folded it down from being put up, but the wind swung it all the way around. We forgot to lock it. So you could go out, Chelsea, and I mean, it's not raining today, so right now, so you can probably just leave it.
Later,
yeah.
Because she might want the sun to try peeking through her little section.
Yeah, so she's out of her cage. You let her out?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go back and get my cord and charge everything. But this heat is gonna help us stay. I can already see from Chelsea's friends on their text messages, I'm so cold.
Who?
I didn't, like Ashley's, not your friends.
Like,
Ashley's friends. They're all, I was so cold last night, I didn't sleep well. And I was like, so sorry. Having gas kind of comes in handy. Did you get some breakfast?
I just had a breakfast drink. Not really.
Okay. I can make you some like oatmeal on the stove if you want it. Or there's cereal.
Yeah.
We can go old school. Alright, well I'm gonna go get things kind of set up. Maybe crawl back in bed. We'll see.
I mean, I was about to. So. This just made my day a lot easier because I was supposed to wake up at 7 and I had to go till like 8:30 non-stop.
Were you gonna stay after school too? Or
no, it's just like it would be a really long day and I'd only have like a short
yeah, she was supposed to have a choir practice this morning. We'll just go back upstairs. Hey Abby. Huh? You can open your door and get all this warm in there. Alright, well yeah, she was supposed to have an early morning choir practice, have school, and then homework after school, but
only a little bit because I tend to get it done all during class.
You do, yeah. So free day, but I want everyone to get caught up. I also need to charge my laptop and Ashley's laptop. I actually might need to go out in my car and try and find network coverage. Just see, I unplugged it. But I didn't actually pick it up. I need the dock so I can charge all 3 of those devices on one plug. So, alrighty, well, we're gonna just keep going through this day. As Jason's brother got power about 2 hours ago, about 5 in the morning, they got power back. And they're 3 cities north of us, so, but they're right on that band of like where the store probably does have power. They're right on this brink of like the section that did not lose power. So I think they're just like the first ones to like get it back. So we will see. I'm weird. I might unplug some things from our little power strip and vacuum because that was the last chore I needed to do yesterday. And all the things on the floor and all the little needles on the floor from Jason setting up the tree is driving me crazy. So, and maybe I'll get Chelsea to like, no, I'll just wait for Jason. I want the tree to be done so I can push it back and put it into place, but I can push it back and put the tree skirt on it, and then Jason can just finish the top when he gets home. I don't think he's gonna stay at work today. I can't imagine. This storm did damage. Like, I'm curious to go outside and kind of see, but like, trees were down as of 8 p.m. last night. So there's gotta be a lot of trees down, lots of branches on the road, it's probably really difficult to drive around. I'm gonna call Jason here in a little bit and see how his drive was, so. Well, Ashley's got to put a shirt on. She's up. It's only, what time is it?
I can't look.
It's only not, well, it's 9 o'clock. She can't sleep. She's getting inventive here. We've unplugged most of the devices except for my power pack and my laptop charging cord. And she plugged in the toaster. So it's you know, creative.
And we have a fire.
And we have a fire. We have warm.
I don't want to tell any of my friends because they're like, it's so cold.
Well, you should let Riley walk down. She just isn't awake yet.
She is.
Does she want to come down?
She has her small bed, so I may just go up there.
All right. Well, we've got toast for breakfast for her. Get your breakfast drink. Go get one of the Fairlife drinks. Or did you make a carnation? All right. May not look like it, but I have like kind of, you know, done my hair, brushed my teeth, put a bra on. We're that much ready for the day. I actually really want to go for a walk. It's kind of killing me that it's not raining and I don't have anything to do and I'm not going for a walk. But I feel like, one, we have a 0 network on my phone. Like, I can't get a message. I can't call Jason to find out what he's doing. I can't. My dad called an hour and a half ago and I didn't see that because I don't think the call came, well, oh, there we go. I don't think the call came all the way through because I was awake. Well, maybe I might, it was at 7:30. I might have actually fallen back asleep. But I know my dad is worried about me. I tried to text our family group thread. It's on an app called Group Me and we have everyone on there. And I tried to post on there about, you know, the storm and we're fine and blurry, come on. I don't know why this camera won't stop, like, not focusing. It's really bugging me. I cannot afford one of these cameras. They've tripled in price since I bought this one. Anyway, I tried to post about the storm, if they didn't know about it, and like, we're fine, power's out, but we have heat, yada yada. But I couldn't get my message to go through last night. So I texted my sister, my twin sister, over and over. Ashley, you put her back. Did she get out? Go put her back in. She knows Chelsea's home. The bird does. Oh my gosh. All right. Chelsea's gonna have to come and play with her bird quite a bit today because she's gonna hear us in here and it's gonna drive her crazy. So, anyway, I texted my twin sister with like an update for her to post about me on the app and to tell everyone I'm fine. I also told her this morning that they need to text me if they want to get a hold of me because I can't get any other form of communication to go through. So, I know my family has received the information. My other sister has texted me this morning, and my dad has tried to call, but I can't get a hold of them.
You should ask them to search up when the power should go back.
I know. I can't even like look up the estimated time for PSE.
Ask them that.
Power outage. Let's go get in the car in a minute after you eat. I'm gonna get something to eat myself. We'll drive around and see if I can get a few more bars. I don't think Jason's having any more luck because I can't even get a call to go through to him. So I don't think he's in any better coverage than I am up at the store. So, and I think he would have called me from the store if the phone had worked. So.
Me and Chelsea are Hawaii. When we're bored, like, she literally was like, okay, I'm gonna sit in bed, half go to sleep, and you're gonna tell me all of the drama that's going on at school. And I'm like, there's none, but okay. So
you passed out. You passed out. So she did. She had a cold last. She has a cold, so she took some nighttime cold, like NyQuil or whatever. And by the time Jason got the fireplace fixed last night, he kind of peeked on it and on them and opened their door.
Oh, I was waiting for that.
You remember that?
And then I like posted it.
Yeah, you were out cold. I think he came out one more time. There was like a big thunk outside, and he kind of went with a gust of wind, and he came down to kind of check it or whatever. The wind gusted like all night and all morning. So anyway, that's where we're at.
Settled down. They just get
yeah. Now they just, if we can just like not have any more wind today, which we shouldn't. It's not projected to have any wind today. They can slowly get all the trees off the lines. So we just discovered all of these nail supplies. I think Dad brought them home from our employee.
These glitters are really
we talked about it at dinner the other day, and she said I can give a bunch of this stuff to Abby. So I think that's what this is. Yeah. That's really cool. Those are little like gel or what are they?
They're just glitters, like toppers.
Oh, that's cool. And then a whole bunch of acrylic dips. Oh, and then little
multicolored
gems to put on. How fun.
That's really cute.
That like really adds to your kit.
These are really nice too.
Good acrylic tips.
Those are good too.
And then where's the little
builder gel?
Yeah, the builder gel. And then oh, this right here. A really good file. Cool. So just when I was gonna sit down to a new book, I haven't like gotten into like reading and stuff, and like just sitting on the just sitting and not doing anything else, because I just listen to audiobooks and podcasts these days. I was just about to sit down when I remembered I needed to put the laundry out because it didn't completely dry. So I've done that, and now the kids want to go for a drive.
Who said you were?
Wow, you just all right, we're gonna head out. See all my messages from my family, trying to text my dad, and I can't get anything to go through. It might be going through.
He just responds, but he always responds.
So okay, my sister's went through. Okay, so she responded, but I can't respond. So that's another brother. Like this one, I don't know why his message sent it to me 3 times, but I don't want to try and respond to him, so I just liked it. But this brother, he just had surgery. Look how cute he is. He just had surgery. Where's his other photo? I can embarrass him. He's the one who gets me my medicine. Oh, no, where's this? Oh, they put it in the other app.
Hello?
My dad's, I can't get my dad's message to go through. So I feel bad that I can't get a hold of anyone. So we're gonna go in the car. See, he failed. Yep, see, I can't get this one.
Oh.
And he's the one who calls me Dino. Let's see that. Hey, Dino.
What? Why?
I don't know. He's been doing it since I was little. Literally, I don't know if it came from the Flintstones. I don't know where it came from. But my brother has always called me Dino. Like, it just doesn't ever end. Yeah, will you lock it? It also has a crack in the...
Is it Dino or Dino?
Dino. It's definitely Dino. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I think it's from the Flintstones, but I don't...
Maybe in a different language it's called ugly.
What? Wow. And you have a tissue up your nose.
I don't know. That's what, if Chelsea said that, that's what I would suspect.
It's not. My brother loves me. Go get your sweatshirt. Let's go.
Is your brother calling you that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jared.
I thought you said your dad.
No, my
like,
dad.
what?
My dad is not a nickname. No, not at all.
No.
So, all right. Well, we're gonna go. We're gonna try and get network coverage, or sit in my car and watch Netflix. I don't know. I don't know if that's even gonna work. But we're gonna go on an adventure. But at first, I've got to go out to the.
You're so welcome.
We're all not amused, Chelsea. We first need to go and... Okay, everyone needs to come out together so we don't bring in the cool air. There's a message that actually went through. Someone grab this as you come out, and someone else grab the garbage, please. Actually, this is donate. Okay, hang on. Well, it's kind of a traffic-y mess. This tree is down on a state route here. So we just took 3 lanes down to 1 lane. We just came for a drive and to find network connection, and look at that mess. There's another huge tree right here. All right, well, we've kind of gone up and down the highway. We had bars, and then as soon as we got off the highway in North Bend, due east of us, I lost coverage. I couldn't get any messages. All the messages came in when I was driving on the highway. All of them from my family, and anyway, but as soon as I pulled off, I wasn't able to get any of my messages to go back out in response. So I read all the messages that have come in. So then I got back on the highway, and Abby's been helping me, like, okay, there's 2 bars, there's 3 bars, there's 4 bars, hurry and pull off to the side of the road. So we pulled off to the side of the road, checked a few more messages, then lost a bar. So we got back on the highway again. We were pulled off in a little park and ride, a couple exits up from our house still. Finally got a message. Ashley had practice last night. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry, there's a lot to update. So, Ashley was just telling me that it's gonna be a couple days of a power outage. That's how bad this power outage is. In the process of reading some of the messages about Ashley's practice being canceled last night, it was frustrating for us at home last night because we had wind gusts 60-mile-an-hour. It was shaking our house, like power is out. We're trying to get the house all situated. And Ashley's coach was getting frustrated. She was texting me and like, why isn't Ashley at practice tonight? And I'm like, cause there's no power. Like there's a windstorm. Like this is like, hasn't happened for 60 years. Like, what do you mean? Like, why are we not at practice? But her teeny tiny pocket at that high school had power. Across the street at Jason's dad's house,
no power.
No power. So anyway, I was kind of frustrated with her last night, but I couldn't get any network to check emails or check and respond to her messages. So it was whatever. And then
it's a sad point.
It is a sad point. So then this morning, as we're driving, all these messages are coming in from the other moms on her squad. They're like, did you see Anne's message? That's so sad. I can't believe it. That's just devastating. And I was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about because I can't get to the email. I can't. Anyway, so I called one of the moms. She's in Atlanta right now on a business trip, and I called her and I was like, what is going on?
She's also not an emotional person. So
your coach.
Like, yeah. So if she says something like this, it's really bad.
Yeah, so anyway, what happened, and I don't have access to news, so I didn't hear the news of this. It is on our news station. We got the link for it just now in the email message from her coach. Up in Kirkland, a tree fell on someone's house and landed on a woman and killed her instantly. She was in the shower and her husband was across the house getting ready for bed. That woman was Ashley's coach's sister. So it's super sad. I feel bad because like while that was literally happening,
we were like,
her coach was at practice, like getting frustrated with everyone not being at practice. And we're like, it's not safe to be outside. And yet her sister was getting killed inside her own home. I feel so bad. So I don't know. It's real. Like we're safe, we're fine. We're looking for network coverage to text our family and friends. But the reality is that 2 people have actually been killed so far in this storm. That we know of, that the news knows of, and it's gonna take a while to get the power back on because trees are down. Like there's a whole highway that is closed. State Route 18 is closed because I'm sure that it is jam-packed with trees down on it. Like it literally goes through the forest.
Our streets had trees all over. They tried, you couldn't tell they cut back some of them, but
there's still a ton. So I'm just going through as many messages as I can. Ashley's of course texting her friends.
I have it. I'm just looking.
While we have coverage. Oh, Riley will be home soon.
Yeah, she's already home. But.
Okay. So anyway, I'm just making sure I've checked all my messages, reached out to my family, to like make sure that they know that we're okay. I talked to my dad. I suddenly got the calls were able to go through, so I talked to my dad, and I was able to talk to Jason. Have I even updated about the store? The store and the complex that our store is in has power.
Tell Jason to bring it back to the Starbucks.
I know. Well, text him.
Okay.
Text him. He will.
Tell him to order.
So the grocery store by him, the Starbucks, the urgent care, our store, and the McDonald's all have power. And he's like, if the Starbucks is open, I'm gonna have business today. So I'm opening my doors. I'm gonna get some paperwork done. I'll listen for the little bell to chime when the door opens, but he's gonna get some work done and just be up there. But he will have to go try and find a charging station to charge his car. Because it is nice to have my car and be able to get out and about and go find coverage like this for me to be able to check my phone and stuff. But he might need to use my car if he has power, he's gonna keep power.
Gas stations have like do they work or would they not work because they can't take payment? Like would Costco gas be open right now?
Why do you need Costco gas?
Like if you need to use my car if you can't charge your car.
Didn't you just barely put gas in it?
Yeah, I think so. It should be at like.
Yeah, your car should be full. I asked him yesterday. I was like, "You might need to use Abby's car," and he was like, "It's not your car. It's my car."
Yeah.
But he was like, "Oh, that's not as fun." So I think it's just a matter of like we like our cars.
Yeah.
But if he were to take my car, then that's another chunk of battery being taken out, you know. We still would need to charge it. So
you've lost 5%.
I know, we need to go home so I can save power. So all right, so we came over to the park. The girls came over here earlier and
I knew the tree was. I just haven't got it.
Yeah, they're just showing you this tree that's down. So lucky that it didn't hit one of these two houses right here.
Or the cars or anything.
Yeah, they're cars.
Stuff on this side too. Keep going.
All right. The fences are down over here on this side, loose and torn down. And then over here at the park, this tree over here is down. Looks like it took out the fence over there.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, we came to look at the view and see if we got bars, and in fact we did. So we're gonna watch Monk from my car. All right, we're back in the dark. Gonna charge my phone. I did start reading my book here. I'm a couple, I don't know, 30 pages in, 40 pages in. It's pretty good. Or the Whole New Swim. It's by that same author that we like, the Maui books. But actually, come over so I can show your nails that Abby just did. Charging them.
I got my best friend, but they're okay.
I bet they're gonna be cute. Okay, ignore the nail. Here, put your hand down. Put your hand on the towel here. Oh my cute.
Flip around so you can see those.
They're so cute. Oh, is that the polka dot you were talking about? That is so good.
And then I kept getting it on me because my big fat.
So she just said she got it on her.
Oh. She's like, oh, oops.
They're really good. Abby's very patient. She's very patient.
We tried, like, I was not.
Yeah. All right, we need to clean this table up. All right, my battery's gonna die on here. I gotta switch it out. They are all gonna go in Abby's car to save my battery, and we did find a spot up the hill that had some coverage.
Go to the park.
You're gonna go up the hill. You're gonna call Dad. The store should be closed. They're gonna see if he can get pizza from the pizza place that might be open by him. So he needs to be charging right now, yes. So can you hurry up and call him so he can maybe put an order in? I'm gonna stay here.
How long ago did the store close?
20 minutes ago.
Then he's charging.
Well, he has to go find a charging station. Okay, have fun. I don't want to know why they had an extension cord plugged into an extension cord. We'll just let that be. So I am going to make Jason and I some dinner. I'm gonna make the Mongolian beef. So I've got to get the meat out. I'm not gonna do a tutorial. I'm just gonna quickly make it. And so that we have something decent. He'll eat pizza if he gets pizza. He'll probably eat it on his way home. But that way we have some leftovers to put in the fridge. and warm up. We likely will not have power tomorrow. Let's just say that. It is not looking good for power to come back anytime soon, so. Why do you have a headlamp on your head and you're all sweaty and aggravated, Dana? Because you spent the last half hour trying to fill the gas tank on the generator. By the way, my kids are sitting in the car, Abby's car this time, top of the hill where we found cell coverage so that they can look at their phones. But I spent a half hour filling the gas in the generator. And yes, I'm wearing a black bra with a white tank top because it's not supposed to be seen. But, fill it with gas, pull the choke. Fill it with gas, pull the choke. Everything was right. Except I had noticed after about 25 minutes, the gas was not coming out. It was like little teeny tiny trickles. And I was like, what the heck? I could hear it. I could hear it like trickling the whole time. Gotta start my little dinner here. I got it clear to the end stage. Now I gotta get it warmed up again. And I just realized it had been on trickle and the little valve that I know that I checked twice, had gotten put back to store mode instead of pour mode. I know I had flicked it. You have to like push it and click it into place, and somehow it unclicked. So I clicked it back into place and I guzzled it full really fast. Doesn't in fact take 20 minutes to fill that tank. So I filled it up, pulled the choke twice, so just let it be known I got it started on two pulls once I had it filled with gas. Meanwhile, Jason is stuck at a charging station in Northgate, and so north of Seattle. He's the 8th in line, and there's 8 or so charging stations. So he's really 16 in line to charge his car that is at 27% right now because he didn't charge it today before he went to work. And he used it yesterday and it didn't get charged. But he can't get back to work and doesn't want to have no option to get there. So he's just sitting in line. Anyway, I don't want him to come home, so I was just figuring it out. And yes, it's orange in here because that's the lamp that I have. Until I figured it out and got it started and called him back. For whatever reason, I can call him, or he can call me, or I can call him, like if I'm in the garage, but I can't call or get any other calls. Like I can't, like my neighbor has tried calling me. I went over there to check on her. She's not home, but I can't call her and I can't get messages to go to her. Jason's brother tried to call me to check on us. I couldn't answer his call. So anyway, the kids are gone. I know that doesn't look appealing, but I am so excited to eat this. I'm just warming it back up here. I'm so excited to eat this. And yes, I have been playing, who is this? Who's this again? Bing Crosby, White Merry Christmas. Yes, I have been playing that on the record player, and it has been very pleasant until I had to deal with the generator. But we're back in business. The kids are not going to get the option of pizza after all because of how long it's going to take Jason to get charged. And I don't know that he knows of... Now he's not in the area where that pizza place was. I guess if he sees one anywhere near, he can stop and grab a pizza for them. But it won't be for... He won't be on his way for at least an hour. He had already been waiting a half hour. So I'm going to go sit down with my book. I'm very dehydrated. So I'm going to fill this up and relax for a little bit longer before the kids get back. See?
So cute.
That's worth taking out all the other plugs and plugging this in and having ambiance. All my neighbors are gone. I can hear 2 or 3 generators going, but everyone else is like, I'm going to a hotel. I'm like, I don't know. We're just figure it out kind of people, I guess.